Alright, what's going on, everybody? Doing a little video today about the 24 Street Glide. I don't know if it's Headshake or the wobble, about like 80, I think about 85 miles an hour. They got this it's not like the handlebars are moving around. It's like kind of like a wobble on the bike. I'll try to get it on the video doing it. But if you're just by yourself, no turbulence around you, it seems like it's okay. But if you're in a pack of like some bikes and you're going 85 or so, the thing like bounces around and you want to slow down. I noticed riding with two people on it, riding two up on it, it doesn't do it. So I was wondering about, that's what made me think about when I got new tires put on it is when it got worse. It seemed like when I first got the bike it was kind of bad. And I got this Clockworks 8-inch windshield, and that made it better for sure. And then it seemed like it just kind of kept getting better actually. And then when I got new tires on it is when I noticed that it got worse all of a sudden. So I don't know if the tire was worn just a little bit and changed the rake of the forks, or what the deal is, or maybe it had a little bit lower pressure in it than what it had. I did lower the pressure in it a little bit and it made my light come on. So I put it back on or I raised the pressure up. I think I put another pound of air and it made that go off. But it's 37 pounds in the back and 39 in the front is what it is now. So I'm going to show you what it does and see if I can figure out how to make it not do that. So I'll get going here and I'll try to get a video of it doing it so you see what I'm talking about. Alright, so just coming up the expressway there a minute ago, I was behind that Honda Pilot, and we were going about 90, and I could get up in their draft or in the turbulence, and it didn't seem to make any difference. It was fine. I get over by myself in the fast lane, same speed or faster, a little slower. It didn't seem to matter. I think it's got something to do with the squat in the rear is why it wobbles. I think when the rear squats that it changes the rake a little bit, and it just I think that's what it is. So if anybody knows or has had, I know there's tons of people that have had this problem all along. I talked to him at Harley, and the mechanic, he's got a Road Glide ST, and he said that all the Harley touring models do that his does it, but he said the Road Glides are not as bad as the Street Glides. But he said, I asked him what they do, and he said if you bring it in and complain about that, they reflash the computer and limit it at 100 miles an hour, and they check the neck bearings and tell you not to go over the speed limit. So that's what Harley tells you to do. Anyways, I'm fine with this thing the way it is. I was kind of mad about it last time I rode, because I rode about 250 miles on the highway, and that's probably the first time I've ever done that on the highway, because I had to get somewhere. Anyways, I'd get behind some cars going from one lane to the other, and the thing's bouncing around. I mean, it was definitely just wind turbulence, but like today, it's not like that at all. So I don't know. I still think it's the suspension and tire combination. So that's what I'm going with. So get back going, get home. Okay, I just got back to the house, and I'm just going to show you how this thing is set up. Because I think this thing is set up. This bike is set up good now for that high-speed wobble. It seems like now this thing is the worst at like 85 to 90, and you have to make it wobble to do it, to make it do anything crazy. But yeah, so up to 80 miles an hour, you can take your hand off of the bars or do whatever. It's fine. And it seems like 90 miles an hour or faster, it's fine too. If you initiate a little bit of a wobble to it, it straightens itself right back out. So I'm not worried about the high-speed wobble on this thing anymore. I did want to show you, Harley said that this, I think it's called the fall away. When you turn the bars all the way, lock, and turn loose of it, it's supposed to go past the center and then back like that. And that's what this does on both sides. So they said that's how it's supposed to be right. So, and then the way my suspension is from this top ring to that top thread is 1 inch, or an inch and an eighth, sorry, an inch and an eighth from here to there. So top of the ring to that last thread is 1 inch and an eighth. And then that little dial thing on the other side, it's set on 0. When Jennifer rides with me, I turn it up to, I think, 12. And with her and I on it, it has the right, an inch of sag, the right amount. With me on this, it's got about 7/8 with that on 0. So this thing does make a difference. And I did try messing around with these little wing things. I don't even like those things. I like to take them off. That doesn't do anything. It doesn't change anything. When you do this, it's not better or worse. So I don't like those things anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know in the comments if your Street Glide has the wobble, or a road glide, because a guy at Harley told me that all the touring models do it. I hadn't heard anybody complaining about a road glide, but he said his does it. So let me know, and share this video, and leave a comment what you think. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and keep on riding. See you on the next one.